Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. Another freezing cold day. Right, winter prep. Now, it's that time of year. It's about time now. Covers need to go on, but I'm definitely going to put the covers on. Temperatures are starting to drop, even though it's not as cold as it was last year, I don't think. But I want to try and keep some warmth in there as best I can. So I got these out this morning. I've cleaned them off a little bit, ready to go on. And while I was cleaning them, I actually noticed I seen the corner of my eye a fish do a flash. So I decided to watch a little bit. Then another one did a flash. Now I suspect, I've got a sneaky suspicion, if anything, it could be Costia, because I've recently treated for fluke. I had fluke and I put their slash treatment in last week, and if you have fluke, sometimes afterwards you can get Costia. So before the covers go on fully, don't really want to. Temperatures are down 7.8. temperature is quite low. I don't want to leave them with anything on them, any parasites going through the winter. So I'm going to have to get a couple out and do a couple of scrapes and see if I can find anything. I would have left them another couple of days to check, but because I want to get the covers on, I can't really watch them with the covers on, so I'm going to have to do it now. I think that's the best option. So that's going to be done today. Obviously the covers will be on today. If I do have to treat, I'm going to not put the covers on fully yet. I'm just going to put them on the back half, just so for at least for a few hours, so I can keep my eye on them when the treatment goes in this year, make sure there's no adverse reactions, if any treatment goes in, if I have to treat. So that's one job for today. I have vacuumed the bottom of the pond out. It wasn't bad. There were just a couple of little bits on the bottom I wanted to get up. I didn't record that because you've seen me vacuum the pond that many times. So that's been done. I also, before the winter now, I've got to do my skimmer. I haven't cleaned that out in a few weeks, and to be honest, it's going to be quite bad. Obviously all my, as you can see, all the plants are off now. The tubs are off here. So it looks really bare without those on, and got the horrible covers coming on. So yeah, skimmer to do, vacuum's been done, scrapes to do, treat if necessary. Don't really want to, but needs to be done. Don't want to, like I say, I don't want to leave any parasites and them suffering through the winter and when I can't see them, so I'd rather do it now. And there was something else and I can't remember what around here. Yeah, it's gone blank, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll have a look round. I'll spin you round and we're going to have a look in the skimmer. I know it's going to be bad, I must admit. I haven't done it in probably 3 weeks, so it is going to be quite bad. So I definitely need to do that. I don't want to leave any crap in there. I haven't done my bottom drain yet. The reason being, I'm waiting for a camera. I want to clean the bottom drain out, which probably might be next week. I don't need the covers on for that. I can do that without the covers on. But I have ordered a little camera. I've got a camera coming up, or I'm borrowing a camera, and I can put that down part. I don't think it's going to go the full length, but it's going to go part way down the bottom drain and along the pipe, and hopefully I can see something before I clean it out and after I clean it out. So just something to look at anyway. So skimmer, we'll have a look. And I haven't even opened this skimmer in over 2 weeks, so I know it's going to be bad. It's going to have food in there. It has been bad. I should have done it before now. It is bad of me not to do that, so I want to get that done. So I'll spin you around and we'll have a look. Okay. Yep. There's quite a bit in there, to be honest. A few leaves, bit of food. Yeah, definitely need to clean that out. So that is my next job. Let's get it done. Again, I'm not going to show you cleaning that out. When I bask it out, I might show you how bad it is. but I need 2 hands to get it out anyway, so let's get it out. I said before, lilies are still in there. I did cut them back, but they're going to stay in for the winter. Don't think it's going to hurt those. So let's get this done. Okay, as you can see, it definitely needs clean. Now, I have got this mesh, finer mesh on there, so it stops a lot of the big stuff going, the little stuff going through as well. So that needs a good clear out. So that water is bloody freezing. So let's get this cleaned out and get this back in. Right, skimmer's done, and I've had 3 fish out, and I found Costia. I expected as much. I've really been plagued with pests and parasites this year. I think I've had virtually every one this year. I know I've had ick, Costia. I think I've had trick. Can't think what else, but I've had fluke, Costia. I'm not sure if I've actually done a this anyway. I had all sorts, so yeah. I had 3 fish out, found Costia, only 1 Costia. It's quite an active one, to be honest, so something else. I'm going to have to treat for that now. I need to treat that now. Not ideal temperatures, but I want to treat it. As I said, I don't want to leave it with any parasites through the winter. So I'll get that treatment in today. And hopefully no more issues throughout the winter. Like I say, we're at 7.8 now, so not ideal, but it's not too bad. Any lower than, if it'd been like 5 or 6, I probably wouldn't have treated. They really would have been too dormant. They're still quite active. Whether that's because of the parasite, I don't know, but they are active and they are still eating a little bit. So I need to get that in. I'm going to get that in virtually straight away, and then while the cover, I'm leaving the covers as they are so I can keep me on the fish for now. And then if after 2 or 3 hours, something like that, or even later tonight, everything's okay, I can sit the covers on. Through the winter I am going to turn the skimmer off. Once the treatment's been done, obviously I'll leave that on because I want that running through the pipe work. But once it's all happy, I'm all happy, I will be turning the skimmer off, because obviously there's no debris going in the pond, and they won't, once they stop feeding, they won't producing that much waste. So any of that will go to the bottom drain anyway. The skimmer, as you know, runs through my upflow filter, but again, because it's not producing any waste, that's not going to be sucking much out, so that's not a problem. I'm undecided on the air, if to turn the air off or not, or turn it off of a night and turn it back on in the day. I'm undecided on that one yet. I'll have to think about that, but I definitely will definitely turn the skimmer off. It'll help with power usage and stuff throughout the winter, especially with these energy bills as they are. Right, so next thing on here, well, the only thing left on here, filters were done yesterday, treatment's got to go in. As for the bunker, I'll talk about that in a minute, I think. Yeah, we'll go around the bunker. I'm going to get this treatment in and then we'll go around the bunker, and we'll speak about it in there. Okay, so I'm in the bunker, as you can see. Treatment's in the main pond. I sat around there in the cold for about half hour, 40 minutes, something like that, and they're all seem okay, no adverse effects. So I'm going to monitor them some more for a few hours, keep me on them. But round here, you know, winter's coming now, so the main pond, not much going on there, but thankfully I've now got the bunker, which I can keep my hobby going. I'll actually put a bit of content out for you. So here at the moment, everything's been running great up until this morning. My solar panel has been running absolutely fantastic. It's been charging the batteries, it's been running the heater as normal, but for some unknown reason this morning it's not showing the battery on there. I can see the power on the controller from the solar panel to the charger, but it's not actually picking up that it's actually charging the battery. Whether it is charging the battery or not, I don't know. I need to get the tester out and see. If it is and it's just the LCD's playing up, I can keep my eye on that, that's not a problem. But obviously I don't want it to be an issue through the winter and having to losing power. Yes, it was only very cheap solar panel and controller. I just wanted to try it. I initially bought that for the lights mainly. I thought about the heater, but I wasn't thinking about running off solar panel. It was mainly the lights I was thinking for the solar power. So I'm going to give this a test, see what it is, see if I can get it working again. If I can't, or if I do and there's any more issues, I will look in. I think I'm going to have to consider looking into getting a transformer, 240 to 12 volt transformer to run the diesel heater. It's not going to be a lot of power. Yes, I put this in to try and save money on the electricity and stuff, but running the diesel heater, you know, the ampage it's using, it's not a lot. When the initial startup, it's around 9 or 10 amps, something like that, and when it's all up and running, the glow plugs are hot and it's up to temperature, that drops down to about 3 amps, and once it reaches temperature and it just goes into tick over mode, so it's just a low heat, it's probably about 1 amp of running power. So it's not going to be a great deal, and I am going to turn, as I said on the main pond, I'm going to turn the skimmer off anyway in the winter. So the power I use for that pump, which is a 10,000 litre pump, and it's not variable, so that's 10,000 litres, which probably, I don't know, it's about 60-70 watts maybe, something like that. It's going to be nowhere near what this is going to use to run in here. Nowhere near it, not even a quarter of it, I would have thought. So I'll be saving money that way. If I can get it up and running still, I will continue to use this for the lights to save on that a little bit. I've got the stuff, I might as well utilise it. If I do any more problems and I don't use that, I'll just go complete to the transformer, and then I've got 2 batteries I can get rid of. So yeah, apart from that, all running good in here. Still got to sort the other these shelves and stuff out. Yes, I haven't done them yet. Some I don't know if I'll do it today. My hands are froze from dealing with those fish and doing the stripes. The toes eye in here, absolutely fantastic still. No issues in here, no problems at all. So I might try and get a bit of underwater footage of those if I can. But I'm trying to think of anything else in here at the moment. Actually, my pump, my ball valve, spot on, no leaks. Very happy. So that's one less thing to worry about, and the water hasn't dropped, thankfully. So I know that's all working good. I have got, in the other shed, another ball valve. I don't know whether to put that on the other easy pod at the moment. I don't think that one's leaking. When I'm boiling it, the water drops a little bit, but I don't know if that's from the waste or that's the main one, the main feeding. I'll have to have a look. If it's the main feeding, I can have a look if we can put it on there, but it's that minimal, it doesn't matter, but we'll see anyway. But very happy with it. So yeah, let me set my camera up and I'll get a bit of underwater footage of these toes. I haven't really had a good look at myself in a while now, so we'll have a look at those. Okay, so that's some underwater footage. Don't know what it's like here. Hopefully it's clear enough in there and you can see them okay. As for my issues we've been having with YouTube, it's a lot better than it was. It's not 100% yet, still having issues. I'm commenting on people's videos and my comments are not going through. So again, if I haven't commented, that's more than likely the reason why. I've still got a lot. I have got so many videos I have missed. I must admit, I haven't been able to watch every video, but I have been commenting on a lot the last few days, or trying to comment, and I don't think they're going through. So there is still issues. That's one of the issues I'm having still. So hopefully, that's really annoying me. Hopefully that will get sorted out, sort itself out soon. Shouldn't be any more issues. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for your notification. Hop on over to Facebook and catch me on that one. So until the next one, stay safe. Jobs are good.